Welcome to the Garage One podcast with your hosts Ross Smith and Sahir Saeed. Your only choice for insightful commentary on cars, real estate, and racing. Buckle up and let's get rolling.
Hey, Gearheads, race fans, welcome back to the Garage One podcast. We are back.
We are so back.
So this is going to be our wrap-up show for the rest of the year. So
Season finale.
Season finale. We'll like that. That sounds very official. I like that a lot. So you'll see us back mid probably to late January. We've got a lot of plans. Like there's a lot of planning to do. We got some cool stuff coming.
We need a little break.
We
right?
do need
Just a little break.
We spend some time with the family and do the Christmas thing and kind of chill out. Give us let our blood pressure come down from this year a little bit. So,
relax.
Good Lord, it's
refresh, reset, restart.
Yep. Start fresh for the.
And we have some great things. I mean, we're planning some great things for the podcast. We're planning some great things for the car events.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a lot in the pipeline.
There's a lot to be excited about this next coming year.
Yes.
And looking forward to it. So looking back on 2025 though, from a car perspective. So what where do you want to start here? Which one would you rather start with? Because looking back at like the whole year and what we liked and what we didn't like where would you want to go with that?
Okay. So let's do it. Let's do this quick.
Okay.
Let's cover. I know we always say let's not talk too much about F1, but let's cover the ending of it real quick.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, we definitely do that. Get that out of the way so we can have some more time at the end. Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way.
Okay.
What a season!
Pretty crazy. It was a pretty nutty season, and it just this whole ordeal with Piastri and Lando has really brought to light that there's a lot that can happen during the season that will affect the end. Just because you have the most points at the end, there's a lot of things during your season where you could probably point to and say that was the end of your season, right there. That was the deciding factor.
And it's the whole papaya rules,
right?
That again, I mean, you look at it from a wide angle perspective, it has worked.
Yeah,
McLaren won the constructors.
They did.
McLaren won.
They scored a crap ton of points.
Like
nobody had a shot,
right?
So we got to give them credit there.
Got to give them credit there. So that worked right there.
Mm-hmm.
Was it in the actual driver's best interest? I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think
agree.
Both drivers were just unleashed against everyone in the field to a point where it was like, luckily they're not as hard-headed as other, partners that we have seen that ended up just crashing into each other any chance they got.
Yeah.
But some of these decisions that were made, like you said, impacted the end result.
Well, I mean, if you come at it from a couple of different points of view, I mean, there's a lot of course, the internet has tons of opinions. Yeah. That's what the internet's job. There's a lot of folks that are from the camp of, from a driver development standpoint, they had to fight. They didn't have the luxury of having a second driver.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So the pressure stayed on all the time. Right? Not that Max didn't give them a whole lot of pressure to begin with because they're up against a 4-time world champ. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then there's also the camp that's like, were they able to perform to their utmost in that environment?
Yes.
Yeah.
The fair assumption, did they? I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? Piastri just fell off a cliff last 9 races.
Yes.
And we've always said you can easily get into Lando's head.
Mm-hmm.
You can. But apparently Piastri, you can get even worse into his head.
Who knows? I mean, was that... And then you get into the conspiracy theories. Was that team related? Was it car setup related? Because they had 2 completely different cars based on the suspension. Lando hated the anti-dive symmetry of the car. and just couldn't drive it. I mean, so they had to go back to a previous suspension setup. So
Yeah, I mean, honestly, congrats, Lando.
Yeah. he sure
huge.
came back. We
Yeah.
talk about getting in Lando's head, but he came back and did what he needed to do.
Right, and huge success on Max's. I mean,
Dude, that guy.
where did that all come from?
Yep.
You know,
Yep. I have my theory, but
there's a lot of them. When you look at Piastri, you know, ultimately, what was his option if he wasn't at McLaren before he joined McLaren? We all know the tweet,
yep.
right?
Oh
Or
yeah.
the Instagram post,
Going back to the Alpine.
you know, which
I'm not racing for Alpine next season.
and that team is for sale right now.
That is.
$1.5 billion.
Isn't
Horner,
that the valuation?
1.5.
Okay.
Horner is
Oh, is Horner sniffing around?
sniffing
I
around.
had not seen that.
Yep.
Interesting.
We will see, because I don't think that team will continue carrying any Renault Alpine related name
Right.
if that happens,
Yeah.
or if a sale happens.
I feel like they're going to try to distance themselves completely. If that, I agree with you. I think if the sale happens,
Yeah,
they're going to distance themselves from that previous team as much as possible.
yeah, and I mean, you got Flavio. Flavio will be involved somehow. That's gonna be
I
a
wonder.
interesting dynamic.
I wonder how much Flavio is actually going to be involved if there's a Horner character in the mix.
And hopefully, Horner doesn't bring his bestie over, who just
Oh.
got fired.
Yeah, no, they do not have a good relationship.
I don't know, man. That guy had way too much power.
They have never liked each
Helmut.
other. Yeah,
Helmut.
Helmut was one of those things where he had inroads way before, like with the actual owners and the family and all that other stuff. Like Horner just knew how to play nice with Helmut.
The man was hiring drivers without telling the team.
Yeah, yep. Like how do you did what now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, oh yeah, I hired Sonso. You what? It's not even your job, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know what his job was.
he had no idea what the term "staying in your lane" meant.
no.
at all.
He acted like that was his team.
Mhm.
I mean,
Absolutely.
you know, I think after the original owner, Dieter.
Yeah,
passed
Dietrich
away.
Mateschitz.
Dietrich, yeah, Dietrich.
Yeah.
He was just like, okay, my team now.
Yep.
But anyways,
Anyways, yeah.
exciting
So-
season. Looking forward to 2026. Lots of new stuff, and I feel like depending on how the season goes, we
Man.
are going to get a silly season next year.
All of the craziness that is happening out of testing right now.
Yep.
Lots of rumors about Mercedes having a massive, engine
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
From what I hear, there's a bunch. I saw some stuff on the internet, rumors floating around about how Mercedes wasn't going to be supplying engines to anybody but Mercedes. That they were going to cut it off.
It makes them too much money.
Yeah,
I mean, that's free.
yeah,
They're basically developing their engine for free by utilizing all these other companies paying them.
Yep.
Those companies are paying them to develop the engines.
yeah.
So I don't think so, because right now they are the one that they're going to be supplying 4 teams,
Yep.
and then you've got Audi running just one car, like one brand
Right.
team. You've got Honda running 2. You've got I mean, it's a mess.
Yep. Cadillac coming in running the Ferrari engine,
Running the Ferrari
which
engine,
I've
yeah.
actually heard some whispers out of some of my camp that Cadillac may surprise some people coming in here. I mean, they're coming in very low key.
Yep.
Good for them.
Yeah.
They're not coming in with an attitude, but from what I hear, they make a pretty good showing.
They've got a good team. They got I mean, 2 good, front half drivers
Right.
that actually competed for top 3, 4
Yep.
for years.
And one that came out of Red Bull so they can tell them what not to do.
Yeah.
So,
And then, I mean, you've got Valtteri.
yeah.
I
love that guy.
That guy is, yeah.
I love it. I will have some of his merch.
He is
I love that
hilarious.
guy.
I mean, even like his posts when he did the switch of teams, I was like, this guy's funny.
He is pretty funny.
But yeah, that concludes
It's hard
the
not to like
F1
him.
F1
Yep. That's all we're gonna say.
portion. That's it.
Okay. We're gonna put a pin in it and say we'll see.
Well, yeah,
We'll see. That's it.
no more. But the episode continues though.
Yep. So 2025
Yes.
had some good and bad.
Yes.
In your opinion, out of 2025, what was the best car that you saw out of 2025, and what do you feel like was the worst showing for a manufacturer out of that year?
Oh, I can tell you the worst one right away.
Yep.
Honda Prelude. What a disaster.
Oh my gosh, they had such an opportunity to make a very cool car
Yeah.
that appealed to so many different people, including enthusiasts,
Yes.
and they totally flopped.
Absolute trash.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking no power, terrible design, way overpriced,
Yep.
missing the market on so many different levels.
It's so meh in so many different levels.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
and yeah, it's hard to imagine that somebody signed off on it and said, "Yeah, let's do that."
Right. And it's like they are not backing down.
No.
Their dealers are selling them for $15,000 over.
It's like,
And it's like, well, for what? What are we? What are
and then
we?
you see headlines like sales numbers on new Prelude not as expected.
Well,
Yet, oh,
big brain.
well,
I mean, come on.
exactly what you should have expected. You didn't ask any of us, did you? Consult the Garage One podcast
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah,
people.
man. I mean, put a 3 liter engine,
Yeah.
something turbocharged, something, and get 400 horsepower out of that thing.
That's right.
Look over at
Yep.
freaking Nissan at this point with the 400,
Oh yeah.
and it's like, okay, that's a great car.
Right.
It is a great car. It's not selling because it's a Nissan.
Look at what Toyota's done with the GR86. That thing is selling like crazy.
I just don't.
And that's a
don't
total enthusiast car.
yeah, I don't understand what their thought. What do you think? What was your?
Honestly, I mean, I'm going to have to go. I don't even know why they're still making this car.
Oh,
The Nissan Juke,
oh,
the little SUV.
yep.
Can we talk about, okay, Webster's Dictionary says that juke is to like get out of the way quickly. That is what
That's
the
funny.
definition of, like, first of all, you named the car of people, something trying to get out of the way.
Yep.
Right. And it's ugly. It doesn't get all that great a gas mileage.
No.
It's small enough to be where it's impractical, and it doesn't have very good storage space. And I just, it needs to go away. And I think it's very indicative of Nissan's problem.
So I'm
Overall.
gonna give you one more about Nissan.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So the Nissan Rogue,
Yep.
the latest, one of the latest models.
Yep. That's the little step up version from the Juke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So they gave that car to Mitsubishi, and Mitsubishi turned it into their their hybrid model,
Okay.
basically. Right. The
Yeah.
mild hybrid model
Right.
was a rebadged, slightly tweaked in styling Rogue.
Oh, good.
They called it the Outlander, right?
Oh, that's right. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
It's like PHEV, whatever they're calling it.
Right.
Anyways, so then Nissan wanted a hybrid. They went back to Mitsubishi, took that car that Mitsubishi rebadged and changed in styling,
Yep.
slapped a Nissan logo on it,
Yeah.
and released it as a mild hybrid Nissan.
Nice.
So you basically had a car that you gave to another company that restyled it, and then you just copied that again. Like, what kind of full circle moment is this?
Right.
It was your car in the first place.
That's right. No kidding.
What?
The logic in some of these folks, I don't understand, and it's like they don't even do market research to see what's going to work and what's not.
Yeah,
It's really tragic.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, baffling.
Yep.
Best car.
Yep.
What do you think?
Okay. You know where I'm going to go with this,
No,
right?
I
Come
don't.
on, you have to.
Tell me.
The best car to come out of 2025 was the ZR1X from Corvette.
Sure.
Come on, you got. Okay, we are talking about hypercar power in something that's going to cost around $200 grand that you could go buy an Aventador or something like that for.
Okay.
Like,
I'm going to give my 2 cents.
okay, go ahead.
2 things.
Okay.
First, that car is going to go $300,000 over whatever.
For
and
sure.
They're just going to go nuts.
It'd be $500,000 car. Yeah.
Second thing,
Mm-hmm.
I would have named that car something else and styled
It
it
should have
differently.
been the Zora.
It should have been something else.
Yeah.
I would have, if I was in GM's shoes,
Mm-hmm.
I would have gone out and created a sub brand
Yep.
of some sort, a supercar, hypercar brand.
Yep.
Change the styling
Right.
of the vehicle slightly,
Yep.
right? They're great at it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
know exactly how to do
Oh,
it.
for sure.
And released it as a flagship,
Mm-hmm.
model of this brand that they start.
In my mind, they should have. This is going to get into another one of my vehicles.
Yeah.
But what they should have done was it should have been the Zora. The Zora is they've been talking about the Zora model because Zora Duntov is the guy that originally designed the Corvette
Yeah.
back in the day,
Yeah.
and he always wanted a mid-engine Corvette, and they never let him do it.
Yeah.
So Corvette's actually going to break off into its own brand. It's been announced now, and
Yeah.
they're going to have an SUV and the whole thing. So I feel like that was what they should have done, along with their Formula One program, is
Yeah.
release the Zora and then done a Cadillac supercar as well.
Yeah, and it's similar to what Toyota is doing, with the Gazoo Racing. I
Yep.
mean, GR Racing, it's become a sub brand now.
How many folks asked for an electric LFA?
No one. Why would anyone? You have a
Did anybody
Yamaha
say?
tuned V10,
Yeah,
and then you swap it for a
an all electric
yes.
drivetrain.
Makes no sense.
Yep, because that's going to make it sell way better.
I mean, it
And
will
they
take
lost
you.
money on every LFA they
Oh,
sold.
yeah.
They sold. So what? I just don't understand.
It will take you 20 seconds to realize that the LFA is the best sounding vehicle
Oh my gosh.
ever
yes.
made. Best
Oh,
sounding
yeah.
engine.
Oh,
V10s in general sound amazing.
they have the best of both worlds. They've got the high revving kind of shrieking nature of the V12.
Yes.
But they also have the rumble and the grunt of the V8. So
Yeah.
it's like you said, best of both worlds.
It's the best of both worlds. And this one was Yamaha. I mean, they made sure that car sounds great.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here you go and put a.
Well, didn't they have a whole team of engineers
Yeah.
just for the sound
Yeah.
of that car?
Yeah. I mean, you've got companies like Porsche has one too. So Porsche has a sound engineering team,
Right.
basically, that makes sure that car sounds great at every RPM, inside, outside, wherever you are around the car is going to sound perfect.
Yep.
There's speakers everywhere. There's like enhancements that are going on
Right.
for that car to sound exactly how it should.
Yep.
And that's why when a Porsche starts next to you, you immediately know what it is,
Yeah.
right? There's a few brands, a few engines where you immediately turn around, you're like,
Yep.
in your mind, before you're like, while you're turning around, you're like, it's a Porsche.
Yep.
Let me just see which one it is,
The other thing with the Corvette too is that I appreciate this about Chevrolet, and they've done this over many models over many years. Is a lot of, and one of the things that I'm doing right now to my Corvette
Yeah.
is it's very swappable between platforms.
Yes.
Like they take one platform and then they build on it. But and I appreciate that about that.
Oh, yeah.
But what I would have liked to have seen from the ZR1X or the Zora or whatever is maybe a different front end or a different something about it to stand way apart from the others, because the average person, you put the Stingray, the Z06, and the ZR1 all next to each other, and somebody that doesn't know anything about cars is going to go, well, it looks like a Corvette.
Yes. It's not even someone that knows about cars.
Right.
Doesn't know about cars.
Yeah.
I know about cars.
Yeah.
And I'll look at him like, what's the difference?
Even I have to look at the vents on the side
Yeah.
to differentiate between the Stingray and the Z06
Yeah.
for the wide body.
And you shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost twice the price.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And this one is going to be 5 times the price of the base one, probably.
100%.
And honestly, if both zoom by me, I'm going to be like, I don't know.
Looks like a Corvette.
Looks like a Corvette to me.
Yep.
You know, that's the whole reasoning of
It doesn't help the brand. It doesn't
No.
help the common nature of the Corvette, because that's what the Corvette is seen as. Is it's a common sports car.
and it's going to it's going to speak to the enthusiast probably because to them they don't care that they all look the same.
Right.
But I don't think it's going to attract any new buyers.
I'm sure there's plenty of base Stingray owners
Yeah.
that are looking at the upper end going, hey, my car looks very much similar to that. But I'm
Yeah.
sure they appreciate that aspect.
I mean, we all kind of deal with that, right? You know, it's, oh, my car has the same engine as yours. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
You know,
Congrats.
and that's the problem here. It's
Yeah.
like, it's the same car.
Until you mash on the pedal, nobody knows the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with those, I mean, it's some similar thing. Like you have to look at the wing height and all of that to figure
Right,
out
for
what's the
sure.
difference.
Yeah.
It's just, again, great car,
Yeah,
great performance.
for sure.
Is going to kill it on the Nürburgring when,
yeah.
when they actually do
Oh, for sure.
the track day. I just wish they had done it a little different.
Make it more exciting.
Yeah.
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 Impress me. Come on.
Yes. Please.
And I'm a Chevy guy, for God's sakes.
yeah.
Okay. So what was yours?
Man, that's
Best,
so hard.
Best car 2025. What do you think?
I was trying to avoid answering that question so long so I can research and see what has been released
Okay.
in 2025 that was like exciting.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff we'll have to see how it does.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Huracan replacement, for instance. I'm not going to butcher
I
the
am
name.
on the Temerario. Yeah.
That one.
I'm on the fence about the styling. I like it a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
I don't know about the octagon kind of lights up
Yeah.
front, but everything else about it I like. I mean,
I feel like it's too smooth. At the end of the day,
Well,
it's
I
not
was-
aggressive enough. But
I loved the Huracan or whatever you want to call it. Huracan. But I love the styling on that car. I still love that car. So I was really worried about the fact that they might butcher
yeah,
the looks on that car, because it is such an iconic, beautiful car.
it had its run too. I mean,
Yeah.
10 years
Yep.
they've been.
Sure did.
So I think it's time, but I don't know if I mean, almost could have been an Audi.
Yeah.
I was like, this meeting could have been an email.
Right. That's right.
This Lambo could have been an Audi. Surprising. Again, if someone listens to this podcast, is going to be like, this guy is obsessed with this company. But Hyundai Kia, man,
Okay.
they have hired the best designers out there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, the cars, I don't know. I've never had one, never owned one, probably will never drive one.
Right.
But I look at the designs and I'm like, this is cool.
Yeah.
Like they did the Palisade or and the Kia. No, it was the Telluride replacement.
Yeah. Yep.
The Telluride replacement. I was looking at it. You know, they were introducing it. I'm like, that was a cool looking car.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And you look deeper into it, and I think we mentioned it last time. Yeah, it's because they hired top designers.
Right.
I think the guy that made the Murcielago
Mm-hmm.
is like chief designer over there.
He sure is.
Like, okay.
Okay. Let's make some cars that people
Yeah.
actually get excited about.
And
God
again,
forbid.
Yeah. And they are doing the whole Magma line. Magma or Magna line? I don't know. Magna. I
Is
think.
it Magna?
Magna.
I'll have to look that up.
Which is their AMG M division, basically.
Right.
And they are going to start
Got
bringing
some
them out.
serious sports cars, some serious sports sedan that's coming out.
Hypercars.
Yep.
You know, they get entering the hypercar
Yep.
era.
They'll be in next season.
Give them two. Here's my
Hell,
prediction.
they got in before McLaren.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. Here's my prediction. Give them a few years.
Yep.
They'll be in F1.
Yeah. Let's see who buys Alpine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That
I'm
company.
sure Genesis is looking at that through a microscope going, do we pull the trigger now?
They have the money and they have the ability to compete. I mean, they're selling to the masses.
For sure.
And I feel like now they're getting a little comfortable.
I thought for sure yours would be a sports car.
What is?
Oh,
I can't really think of one that like impressed me.
Yeah.
You know, I
That
feel
just
like
stands out.
yeah.
It's because we're too jaded. That's
Well, we see too many.
We see so many supercars all the time that it's commonplace to us now.
Yeah, and I've said that before. A lot of the designs on supercars has been, I don't know. It's like, when growing up, the cars that we had on our walls and on posters, pieces of art,
Right. For sure.
extreme pieces of art.
Yeah.
And I feel like that art has been compromised
For sure.
obviously for aerodynamics, obviously for,
we joked in the last episode about not letting ChatGPT design your
Yeah.
cars. But I tell you what, there's a guy on online. His name's General Motors Jeff.
Yeah.
Is his name.
Okay.
And he does some of the wildest but very cool renderings of some of these cars. You're like, man, I would buy that. Like the two-door Tahoe and some of the bigger trucks.
Yeah, yeah.
He's the one that did the rendering of the Cadillac that I just I think it's on my Facebook page.
Yeah.
That I absolutely love. There's a way to do these things with, to your point, style and class. And I think they've gone more for wild than they have cool. Is that a way to say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's even the aggressive lines don't impress me.
Yeah.
That they're using, which my opinion has no value to those companies, anyways.
And Lamborghini's been channeling their inner Batman for a long time in all their designs. And
Yes.
yeah.
But again, I look back at it, Murcielago.
Yep. Oh,
That
God,
was
that's a
an
good-looking car.
impressive look
really
on that car.
is.
Diablo.
Yep.
Every single line on that.
Yeah.
You just
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous, right?
Yep. Diablo GT is one of my favorite styled cars because they actually put headlights in the front instead of the flip ups. And God, that's a gorgeous car.
So you've got, I feel like there's a lot of room when it comes to that. It's like there's that room. Go back to the design language and make the cars scream.
Yeah.
For some reason, all of the ones that are popping up in my head are like family cars, like the M5 wagon.
Well, okay, that's a good point. Is there anything? That's the thing. Like, they've gone too crazy. With them on some of them.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of cars out there that are very underappreciated and underrated.
Oh yeah.
Say for instance, the Audi RS6.
Yes.
There's a couple of them that come to Maven.
Yes.
And those things sound like Satan incarnate when they roll up. They're so mean. And I would drive one of those in a heartbeat. And it is a wagon. It is a...
Bernie, we need your car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
We'll borrow it one time.
And, tons of room.
Yeah.
If you look dimensions-wise, it has almost the same room as a mid-sized SUV.
Yeah.
On the inside. But it's a friggin' almost damn near a supercar.
And, again, they're using the most versatile engine that they have.
Yep.
4.0 liter V8.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same engine that's in the Urus. That's the same engine that's in the Cayenne. That's the same engine that's in the Panamera. That engine is bulletproof.
Yep.
And you put it in a station wagon and you unleash it. It's incredible.
Yeah.
That car, yes. It's that and the E63. You take those two, you take all the badges off.
Yep.
You pull up to anyone, look at this guy in the station wagon.
Right.
Yeah. But.
Yeah, he's about to toast your buns, buddy. You better get ready.
It's like 640 horsepower.
Oh, yeah.
And let's face it, 90% of them are tuned to
for sure
800, 900.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other one that comes to mind is that's a new one is the M5 Touring.
Yes.
That they came out with. That's a wagon.
Yep.
And other than, I used to work for BMW, and I used to really like the way their cars look.
Yep.
And I'm not a super fan of the aesthetics, especially what looks to be on this M5 Touring, a bulldozer implement on the front, because the front splitter looks like it's about to plow some snow. But other than that, amazing car. And it's super powerful.
Super heavy.
Super heavy. Correct.
Performs well, but that thing is heavy.
It is.
So the M5 non-touring
Mhm.
is heavier than the Lambo Urus.
Good Lord, is it really? Wow.
Mhm.
That, yeah. See, not okay.
No.
Can we get back to like the Lotus way to, you
Yeah.
know, make cars? You know, what is his, what was the old mantra? Add lightness
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
is what
Yeah.
his was. It was something else. Simplify and add lightness. That was their whole mantra.
See, I ran into a friend of mine, and he's lost a good amount of weight recently. And he was making a joke. He said, instead of making my car more powerful or
I
strip it
lost
of
weight.
weight, I lost weight myself, and now it's faster. Like, that's funny.
We used to like to call that in racing natural ballast.
Yeah,
Like we're carrying
yeah.
our own
Oh, yeah.
ballast. So
I was like, that's funny.
that is really funny.
But no, yeah, it's those cars are amazing. You know, when we talk about cars that I would say underappreciated, let's call it, majority of the Aston lineup, you know,
Big time.
big time underappreciated. Let's go. I mean, maybe not the Vantage. We see quite a bit of those out there. Any of the DBs, you know,
Any
DB
of the DB series. Yeah.
9, 11, 12.
Mhm.
Go back to the like DBS and the Vanquish.
Right.
Those were gorgeous cars.
Yep. Absolutely gorgeous cars. But and that goes back to what we're talking about is that I feel like Aston Martin's doing it right. They are
Yeah.
very classy. It's not super flashy, but man, when you walk by it and see it in a parking lot, you are stopping and looking.
Yes, that's really what it is. Like the designs now. I've seen like a DB12. It depends on the color. You put it in the wrong color.
True story. Yeah.
You walk by it and you're just like, okay, you know. We have Top Gear running in the background quite a bit, and kind of changed my algorithm because you know the phones aren't listening,
Oh no,
as you know.
not at all.
So I'm getting a lot of like Top Gear reels and stuff. And there was this video that popped up, and it was Jeremy Clarkson. I think he was testing the V12 Vantage back then.
Yep.
So the older model, the
Oh, that's where one of his famous monologues
Yes.
came in.
older model, and he loved the car so much that he said that he's actually very sad because he feels like that is one of the last cars that's going to feel, drive, and look that way.
Yep.
And he was right.
Yep. He was absolutely right.
He was right. So, you know, again, Aston has improved quite a bit.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's one of those companies that had or has a bad rep in the car community.
Yep.
It works against them. Somehow it works for McLaren.
Right.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
For sure. I mean, and there's, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of cars out there that still look like Audi seems to still keep the classic lines
yes.
with a powerful car. You know, like any other car, they have their issues, but they're staying true to being a very classy, powerful driver's car.
You've got to watch Transporter.
For sure.
I mean, you watch the Transporter,
Jason Statham, baby.
you will fall in love with the Audi A8,
Oh, yeah.
S8. And I mean, you know, look at this. He's going to put it on there.
Yeah.
But the Audi S8,
Yeah.
that car is gorgeous.
It is.
I mean,
gorgeous.
nothing, you know, weird.
Mm-hmm.
The lines are just perfect. It's just like great lines, great power, and
Yep.
it's just so beautiful.
Stop a kidnapper on Monday and take
Yeah.
your wife out to dinner to a good steak on Wednesday.
Yeah. You know, have the freaking change of clothes on the trunk.
There you go.
But that car is so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Right.
It
And
really is.
you know, yeah.
Yeah. So is there anything that you're excited to see coming out in 2026? Like that's coming out next year?
There's a lot of shuffling happening, right?
A lot.
We're hearing quite a bit of electric cars being discontinued
Yep.
or redrawn.
Right.
So if you had asked me couple of weeks ago, I would have definitely said that Rivian that we talked about last time.
For sure. I'm excited to see that one.
I'm just excited to see how it's going to look
Yep.
like in person. I think the W1 McLaren,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think that's going to just set standards somehow.
I hope so.
You know, it's going to be the most
Expect
modern.
a lot out of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel like they're putting all of their power behind it. I don't know what Lamborghini is going to do with the Revuelto, if they're actually going to go the SVJ route and bring
Right.
out
Do their special edition models and
Yeah.
all of that. So,
it's just going to depend on how their sales are going and
right.
if that
See if they follow that model.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the W1 McLaren, I
Yep.
think that's one that I'm really really excited to see.
Nice.
And a lot of like engine improvements. I think I want to see if these companies are going to figure out how to do what they want to do, which is include the hybrid system without adding massive weights.
Right.
Right.
And that's going to be that's a tall order, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot to ask.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's a couple of things like, and y'all are gonna, okay. So I'm about to give a compliment to a Ford. So y'all bear with me. Did you know that there is a
You need a break
concept out there?
before?
I know, right? Like,
Yeah,
take
breathe,
a breath.
breathe.
Ford has a concept that they released at one of the auto shows of a Ford Mustang Raptor. So going the same route as the Lamborghini Sterrato.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're going to do a Mustang Raptor, apparently. And I kind of like this trend, though, of taking something that you normally wouldn't think would be a lot of fun and just going, you know what? Why not? Because I can kind of attitude. You know what I mean?
My concern there is it going to sell well? Because
The Sterrato hasn't done amazing. I mean, it's sold, but there's still a couple sitting around. Apparently, from what I understand.
the Dakars haven't sold well.
Yeah.
The Porsches.
Yeah.
I don't think we have seen an uptick in pricing even for the Sterratos.
Right.
Like, you know,
No.
a lot of times when these models
Yep.
are limited like that,
You'll see an appreciation curve.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You see a little dip and then a jump up. And I don't think.
I want them to think outside of the box. I and
Oh, yeah, I
and
just pulled it
this
up.
kind of behavior I really want to encourage. After the Mach E,
Yeah.
they can only go up from there, right? Let's just say that, and along those lines, GM was actually going to release the Camaro again. They were going to bring it back as an electric, and
Yes.
they have canned that. And it was going to come back as a 4-door hybrid or electric car,
Yeah.
which everyone asked for that, right?
For sure. It's like everyone wanted the Eclipse to be a friggin' SUV.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But see, that's the. We'll have to see if the companies are going to wake up and realize, okay, electric right now is not the way to go.
Right.
Maybe down the road. Let's rework our concepts.
Yeah.
Work on engine efficiency.
Right.
Work on the hybrid systems, and utilize that to build better cars. Right.
And we'll see what that Corvette SUV comes out like. I bet you that has some kind of hybridization
Yeah. Yeah.
of some sort.
I think hybridization, I think what we talked about with the Scout, with a range extender, stuff like that is going to be in our future. Like
Yeah.
our cars, I feel like, are pretty much all going to have some sort of, engine feature that's efficient, but it's adding more power.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them too. Like we always see it from the efficiency perspective.
So is there anything so what would you like to see made? Is there something that you
Oh.
would be like we're just talking about the designers and they need to get their crap together.
Yeah.
So if you were the designer and you looked at the current model lines of everything that you've driven so far and you said, you know what, I want X, what would you say? This was, I had to think about this one quite a bit.
You have an answer? If you have an answer, go for it.
I have one. And I would like. You remember when Cadillac? So GM put out the oh my gosh, and of course it completely went on my mind. The truck that was a Ford, the Avalanche.
Yes.
So
yes.
the Avalanche, they had the Avalanche, which was kind of a truck, right? But Cadillac had a version of that was the Escalade EXT, I think it was, or something like that. I want a Cadillac truck, is what I want. These GMCs and all this stuff that are $140,000 for a pickup truck, and you haven't slapped a Cadillac badge on it yet, I would drive that. I would drive it. I would jack it up and put big old tires on it just to redneck it out. But I would be sporting a Cadillac truck. That's what I want. Do you hear me, Cadillac? That's what I want.
That would sell.
I think it would.
That would sell. And
the
that
Escalade is selling like crazy for stupid money.
Yeah.
Why not?
That would sell. And I think that would encourage Ford, if the sales happen, to maybe play with the Lincoln.
For sure.
Although Lincoln has been falling apart even more recently.
Not to bring F1 back up, which I'm going to do anyway, is with everything that Cadillac is doing with F1, if they don't somehow come out with a much more expanded lineup with the amount of eyeballs across the world that are going to be on it, they've lost their minds.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned that, we've got Audi, Mercedes, McLaren.
Yep.
I'm missing Ferrari, obviously, Aston Martin. They're all sports cars.
Yep.
All sports cars, hypercars, supercars, but they built. Like Audi has that R8 line, but Audi is also Lamborghini.
Yep.
So if we look deeper into it, and then you have Cadillac building Escalades.
Yeah.
And a bunch of electric cars.
Yep. And well, I mean, then they've got the V line, the Blackwing series did very, very well.
Great cars, but they're not supercars or race cars or,
they are not.
I mean,
they are not. And that's kind of the direction that I wish that they would take, is start expanding that line. I mean, the Celestiq, they were talking about this on, I think, the Smoking Tire the other day, is that the depreciation curve on that Celestiq, when...
Is that the $400,000 one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be like...
Is going to be like, right.
Straight down.
Just
straight down.
Drop the rock, right?
It makes no sense. And now, talking about it, because they are running Corvettes in all of the other racing.
Yep.
All
the other racing
Corvettes.
series, they're running Corvettes.
Except for the hypercar.
Right.
They're running the Cadillac there. But they have no car that is remotely...
Why aren't you running Corvettes and WEC and a lot of the, IMSA and stuff like that, and then have a Cadillac race car? Well, I mean, they've got the hypercars, Cadillac. I kind of got to walk that back a little bit, but
the being in F1 encourages a company to build cars.
Right.
The SF90 is basically a Formula One car, ish, right? The Mercedes Project One is pretty much a Formula One car.
Yep.
Aston is doing the same thing with their cars.
For sure.
And then, that technology, I hope that they don't just use it to make the Escalade better. I mean, what are you going to add more aerodynamics to the freaking brick that drives it?
Right, no kidding. I mean, with the amount of hypercars that are out there now that are Cadillac, you've got multiple teams running Cadillac hypercars now, and those are just F1 cars with fenders. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of tech that goes in there. So I don't know. I'd like to see them expand it out. Like, if you want to play, you keep talking about you want to play on this world stage with all these big boys, put on your big boy pants and let's go play. Right?
I agree.
So,
okay. So kind of thought this through.
Yep.
In the time. I'm really annoyed by a lot of these cars coming out right now, and everything is like $500, $600, $700, $800,000.
Right.
Like anything cool is like, $700,000 plus options, plus this and that.
Right.
I mean,
plus options.
Plus options. Yeah. And you can't buy it without options because they won't give you the allocation without options. Right. Yep. And, speaking of allocations, you have to buy 7 other cars before you get that car.
Ferrari.
Yeah. please don't blacklist us.
Which,
Uh,
right? Hey, Porsche's following that model quite a bit.
They're doing the same. Yeah, it's but I feel like a supercar in that 200-ish price point, and if someone is just ballsy enough to put a manual transmission in it,
Oh, God, yeah.
you know,
Yep.
V8 twin turbo that thing.
Yep.
Don't put a mild hybrid 6-cylinder in it. We want the sound. You know,
Can we get that out of a major manufacturer instead of? I mean, there's like that Nilu car.
Yeah,
It's a screaming V12 with a 6-speed gearbox.
but I mean, how much is that going to be?
It's it's going to be upwards of $500,000 if
Yeah.
not more. It's way up there.
$3.5 to $3.7 million US is what they're expecting the price to be
for
for the
that
Nilo
one?
hypercar.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Okay. What I don't think it's hard to put a.
But I think that's why the Corvette has done so well. Is it's kind of filling that niche. We just, again, going back to our point, if you're going to go with the ZR1X, make it next level.
Yes.
Make not just in power and handling, but all around the whole package, interior, everything.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about this next year. So lots of plans.
I'm excited.
Very excited.
Yep.
Lots of fun stuff coming up with Supercar Showcase.
Absolutely.
Maybe possibly having a new location for our North meet.
Man,
working on it still.
It's in the works. It's in the works. We do definitely have some, I wouldn't say one-offs, but we do have the we're aiming to do the lifetime event on a quarterly basis.
Right, because that's going to be a recurring thing.
Correct.
Hopefully.
Correct. Yeah. So that's good. But yeah, a home
well
would be
received.
nice to have.
Yeah.
Especially since we live up here.
Right.
But definitely growing and optimizing what we have going on with Maven and our new one at Gulf Coast in Sugarland. And exploring other options, other things. I feel like some of the sporting stuff that we did was fun. Some of the extra.
we've done some cool. I mean, the collaboration with Toyota.
Yeah, we forget about that.
We forget about that one. That one was a lot of fun with the Crown line. We've done some interesting one-offs. Yeah. So, I mean, I can't say we're not having fun with it. So.
It's definitely fun. It's like a challenge every time to see, hey, can we actually do this? And it's good.
Yeah.
The one with Toyota was actually super fun because, I mean, we're not that deep in the JDM community. They picked us.
And they showed up for us.
They did.
I mean, they really did.
They did. They showed up for us, and it ended up being a great event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got, I mean, things that you got to look forward to here in the new year. Hopefully, maybe new location for a North meet.
Yeah.
Expansion of Supercar Showcase. I mean, really across the board. Plan for next year.
Yes.
New podcast, fun things that are happening. There's so much I want to say about that, but I don't want to spoil it. Right.
Stay tuned.
We are taking advantage of some of the awesome partnerships that we have here in Houston. Some of the amazing friends that we have to do some really cool stuff. We are planning on having better and more coverage of race events that I'm involved in and have more content around that. So, I mean, none of that sounds bad, does it? I mean,
no,
that all sounds really good. So, going into the new year, can't wait. Fresh attitude, excitement.
Take it to the next level.
Should be a lot of fun. So, with that being said, we will see you sometime in January. I don't know exactly when, but we appreciate you, every single one of you guys that has supported us through this.
Yes.
It has been an amazing journey, and it's humbling how popular this has gotten that fast. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you to all of you, and we'll see you next year.
Peace.